Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. The fact that you're willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to watch my reviews just means the world to me. You guys are the best and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And today we're going to be talking about the new Netflix series, The Healing Powers of Dude. So let's dive right into the story. The Healing Powers of Dude focuses around Noah Ferris, this young kid who unfortunately suffers from social anxiety disorder, which is incredibly tough, and it seriously affects the way that he's able to interact with people on an everyday basis. In fact, he has been homeschooled for the last few years, and now he's finally decided he wants to make it back and be a part of school like a normal kid. And so this entire story is about him trying to get back into daily life, into interacting with normal kids while he's at school. And of course, the anxiety just takes over him on the first day, and he's given an emotional support dog named Dude. And the entire series revolves around the relationship between Noah and his new dog Dude. And honestly, it's just an adorable relationship, and I really think it's the cornerstone of this series. But of course, as Noah is slowly starting to get back into the swing of things, as he's slowly starting to warm up to this idea of going back to school, he meets these two new characters, Amara and Turbo, and they become this small group of friends that's just really well knit together, and they have this great chemistry, and they become the best of friends. So I've just got to say this right now, these children actors do an absolutely great job. So you do not have to worry about cringy dialogue or cringy interactions or basically just any cringy performances from these kids. Never once did I sit there going, oh, I did not like that line delivery, or I did not like the way that character decided to interact with that, or anything like that. I think that these performers did an absolutely fantastic job. And these characters, they actually carry the show on their shoulders, and never once do you get bored of them or want to see them do something else or anything like that. They are perfect for this series and the story that the series is trying to tell. And so the one thing I really have to say the most I really enjoyed about this series is just how wholesome it is. It's just a nice, innocent series about a young man, a young boy who suffers from anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder. And it's his story about trying to battle this disorder. And it just, by the final episode, I was smiling throughout the whole thing because it really just makes you feel good. It's such a feel-good series, and you really get to enjoy these characters and you spend a lot of time with them, and they're just pleasant. And even the supporting cast is absolutely great. Noah's parents and his sister, they have great chemistry. The entire family unit is just so much fun to watch, and you enjoy it. The only problem I have, actually, is that the younger sister at times feels like she's literally been taken straight out of a Disney series. And what I mean by that is, you know, like when you get all of those stereotypical young sisters that are so smart and so snarky and always have a comeback for something. She did start to feel like that towards the middle and especially near the end. But you know what? I'm going to let that slide because the rest of the series handles its characters so incredibly well. Now, I wouldn't say there's necessarily a bad guy in this series, but I would definitely say the antagonist is definitely the principal. I have never witnessed a more antagonizing principal in anything I've ever watched, except for maybe Matilda, okay? Actually, Matilda is just that principal is just so much worse. It's not even comparable. But this guy is just so antagonistic, and in the real world, I don't think he should be a principal in any way, shape, or form. He should just get fired because he's deplorable. I do not like him. But the thing I absolutely loved most about this series, as much as I enjoyed the characters and the way the characters interact with each other and the chemistry they all had, the thing I enjoyed most about this series is the way they tackled anxiety. Because the truth of the matter is, anxiety has become a very real thing, and I think it gets shunned by a lot of people. But it's a very real disorder, and this series respects that. The series respects the disorder and understands what people are going through. I do not suffer from anxiety, so I have no idea what people that do go through. But I think the show does a very good job of visualizing what they must be feeling like. Like there's this one scene in the very first episode in the pilots, I think they did it so well, where everybody starts to swarm him. And then quickly it just flashes from his POV, and you see that all of these people are like zombies trying to encroach him. It's just very creative. It's a nice illustration of how he must be feeling. And so throughout the series, he experiences different things. Like there's this one scene where he feels like he's sinking. And so he actually starts to sink into the floor. And you see the floor melting around him and just basically swallowing him. That was in the second episode. That was very fun to watch. There's this other one where he gets really nervous and he kind of just turns into a puddle of water and disappears. So the show keeps this idea of anxiety very fresh in mind and visualizes it very well, which is something I thoroughly enjoyed. At the end of the day, I just think this is an absolutely fantastic family-friendly series that you can literally sit down and watch. I binge watched it the moment it came out, 10 o'clock this morning. I've just finished it now. I was completely engaged the entire time. Not once did I get bored or feel like I needed to take a break. I literally sat down, watched all 8 episodes at once, and I was smiling from beginning to end. This show captured me so much more than I was ever expecting it to. So guys, I would highly recommend this series. Definitely one of the standouts of early 2020 for me. So guys, I would seriously recommend that you go and watch The Healing Powers of Dude. But guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my review. You guys are the best. You're awesome. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Leave this video a like, and I will see you in one of my future reviews. Hey guys, I just want to say once again, thank you so much for watching my reviews. You guys really are the best. But I want to take this last little opportunity to talk about Psycadillo, someone that's become incredibly important to me. Seriously, go check out her Instagram page. She's an absolutely fantastic cosplayer. She is just the best. I love her Wonder Woman costume. So guys, seriously, go check her out.